Yes, top of the moment to you, anywhere where you watch us from. Lovely Thursday evening, how on a day. We dey okay here, we dey happy today here because we believe say you self dey there and we're going to discuss love. My name is never change, na still Shola Afonja.
And that's what's up. You already know they call me the slimmest of them all. Feels good to be here. Happy Eid Malud. Okay,
Yes.
Eid Malud to every of our esteemed viewers. I hope to be take out time to relax for this one day holiday. Because I know the activities they return tomorrow. Yes, work they return tomorrow. So we are here. We know get holiday. We don't know they get holiday. So
Yes.
but we guys now
We have to be here to make you guys happy.
Make you guys happy.
So.
You know, carry along on top things with the share and all of that. So it feels good to be here.
Feels great to be here, and Papa call Mama, Mama call children, children call everybody. Yes, because as far as marry me they concerned, everything they get to do with love now what they discuss, and it cuts across. Even if you be single, we want mingle.
The show is actually for everybody.
Yeah,
when
sure.
we mean everybody, for as long as you are 18, you understand what the concept of relationship they about. You understand waiting family they stand for, the importance of family for the society. You know waiting love be, waiting true love be, and of course. You know how to create solutions to marriages and all of that. That's not why we did here. So even when you reach when Shola and I don't they reach bus stop,
because we must reach the bus stop this evening.
Yeah,
we must. This evening, we must.
That's a gentleman.
We
you understand?
must.
We are looking for guys like that.
That's a mugu.
But it's like those guys now they are scarce. I don't understand.
That's a mugu. That's what
the kind of guys you have these days. They are guys that they don't want to help anymore. You know, they don't give money, they don't want to take care of. I don't know, when do you want to be useful? You don't want to work for house. You don't want to give us money.
You want to make me talk, but...
yeah, don't worry, I know you're not going to talk now. You're going to talk later.
Because I've got a lot to say. You see?
Definitely. Your fellow man.
My sister, now I don't want to talk until we read the letter.
Yeah, definitely. But what's up? Anything trending?
Yeah, nothing much. We are good. It's been a week filled with a lot of activities. We're fine.
But then, is there anything like, say when they talk about domestic violence, would they always say for, is it that, okay, guy abusing his girlfriend or the other way around, or you see a man abusing his wife and all of that. But then I saw a video of a woman. I wasn't actually even going to talk about her own case anyway, because when she was like, people pray for me, I'm like, is it until you die before we start praying for you? Because the guy been battered, and she talks it first because she been late married. Do you understand? So she doesn't want to opt out of the marriage. She's had calls, she's had people telling her to leave. Like she was extremely bad. In short, she been injured at skull because she showed us X-ray. She had bandage on her head. She did get swollen eyes, red eyes, and all of that. Her ear itself, and then her neck. The picture is all over the internet. But she said because she no quick marry. So she's not ready to leave her man. She's ready to bear the pain. Say marriage, they talk, say it comes with challenges. But I'm not even ready for our visitation this evening. So I don't know what I want to ask now. Say, shape for family, even domestic violence, feel call like amongst siblings now.
If you call, but
would you call it that? Let me see.
That's it's still domestic violence now, because anytime when you beat somebody we not supposed, we're beating assault, don't they enter?
Too much.
Now still domestic violence, but where they go be say, when will people learn to separate love from pity? Pity is never see. You get one time where we say, I always feel say, let me give you a very short instance. One lady did that time she be SS, and because she be SS.
You always use that.
No, a friend of mine like him well. So that one come, they tell me, say, he won't marry him. See, because he don't want make anybody maltreat him. Because I say,
was he AA?
Yeah?
Was he AA?
I don't even know your own genotype, funny enough, but the story now be say, I can say a good one. Yes, at least you have a good reason
to marry
this. So go for her. So
wait, now is that not out of pity?
Now the idea they go now. Now he can't go for her. The lady don't even like him.
Yeah.
You can't even tell the lady, say, see, I love you because I don't want anybody to maltreat you. I know your immediately when you talk that I know your genotype, your SS, I want. Now that one, the girl say, because of that.
Because of that, say, for me, they minus. Yeah.
So now the girl can't let them educate them. Website content say, pity no be why you supposed to love any other person. Don't love for the sake of pity or out of pity. If you want to love for genuine reasons. Love because you want to love, not for the sake of this person and maybe he dey on top wheelchair.
That
Na
na
cripple.
why.
So I know
Or
because
because of me this been happen. Because there was actually a movie like that I saw where like she be all these athletes, like she they run. So na American movie. So one of those days when they do all these their marathon. So the guy was like, I'm going to come there to see you. Like, make I just ginger you, give you moral support and all of that. And she was like,
which
no.
is a good one.
You know, which is a good one. She was like, no, they date though. But no, not then. They never even started the date. The guy, they liked the girl, but she was still forming out to get. So the babe was like, no, don't come. I don't want to see you. We're like, no, I'm going to come. I'm going to come. At the end of the day, he come. Now that day, they come bomb the place. So, yes, he actually got amputated. Like, his leg got shot. Do you understand? So now, and this same thing where you talk, now he make the guy like tell her and say no, because she now wanted to marry him out of pity. It wasn't because like, okay, so on a norm, would you have married me? Now, yeah, she's not feeling guilty. So because of the guilt, she won't come marry the guy. The guy come to say no. That if you couldn't answer me then when I did complete, what's the assurance that you will not keep saying it like every
you
day in the house to say, it wasn't like I wanted to marry you. I'm just doing it so that it won't be like you. Do you understand? Like I left you to die, or I left you like I don't care and all of that. But then they didn't really say they were getting married.
Wow, but if
but now movie,
in a movie, but see, as script writers, as movie producers, we know that there's nothing you put your pen to paper to write that is not happening.
We never even happened before.
Most times, my sister, times we dey reduce them for the sake of screen, but it dey happen past like that for real life. You get see the situation of that woman own now. Person beat you so take scar dey your head, or maybe
they say because you old marry.
Still pity. But if you write down,
na pity on her side or pity on the side of the man, because if another person go reason and I go say the man even pity her marry because she was already running out of age. Do you understand? Like, okay, she don't dey old. That na why the man been pity her marry. But then now I don't know whether na pity for her or na stupidity for her.
Stupidity.
Because if I say you old marry, no me say make you condemn a marriage, you go lead to your death. So when I even saw, I was like, this one don't even want more pity and say because she now until you die. You are saying you're not ready to leave the marriage. And who does that?
And this is a young guy that is even young enough to be your younger brother or anything, but when you come, they maltreat you, they batter you. He's supposed to even they pamper you.
Might even be taking advantage because you know say you no get anywhere where you won't go.
Now the woman cause him now because the woman give him that sense of I no get anywhere.
So that's true. That's true.
Because a situation where you sure I'm saying, see, we love ourselves and everything. Age is not a barrier. Everybody go do okay. But this one say, if I go now, wait till they go talk. This one, I just find you, I must hook you. So the guy knows that
she's not going anywhere. So he's like just taking advantage of it.
I feel that's just.
But I think it's high time we started to cry out, when it comes to all of this. Because me, I say no. Shall I say no to every form of violence, whether na verbal, whether na physical, whether na emotional, anything, because now so depression they start and we are extremely depressed. Suicidal thought will start to they come through. So you need to be extremely careful. If you are going through any form of that, forget about what the society will say. Because the truth is, if anything happens, first off, that person where they do for go continue in life. Trust me, there is they can go for your money now 1 year. Say then try. And then the next thing you see the guy scouting for another relationship or marriage, and then your case ends. If you know one scout,
the family goes say,
the family will say, guy, you are still young and sexy. We need you to bring home a wife. Sure. So please, then to speak out. I think at the end of the day, now people where they talk to now go determine the kind of solution where you go get. So if you talk to friends that will always tell you stay there, you will keep staying. But then you could meet some sensible people, and we are at that stage of our life where we have to stop really caring about what people will say, especially when it comes to situations like this.
Because the bagbo, my
very
sister,
soon your brain
they
go
accumulate
move.
For body. The day where you go just touch, where you go do bang for one side of your body, you don't go be that, and then go continue in life.
That's the truth, man.
Even if you know beat you, if you know at times BP, if you just dey on top bed, you go to remember say they come. That fear, something could just go wrong in your body.
Your wife they fear say they come out.
Yes, man. That sessions like that plenty where.
Well, it is well, man. It is well.
Yeah, let's go on this break. Most definitely, when we come back, we'll give you the
the good today. Man for today.
We'll give you the mugu.
Very good man for today, guys. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. My name is Johnson and I'm a follower of your show. I write to know if I'm really losing it or I'm still on point. I really love my wife and I love to do everything for her. I help her bathe the kids most times and do some light house chores like plate washing and sometimes fill the fridge with water. But my younger brother that stays with me, alongside some of my friends, have been complaining seriously as if she has hypnotized me. Some of my friends claimed I'm not helping her to be an independent woman. They feel if I'm not around or in case of eventualities, she might not be able to stand and move on. I stopped doing those things for the past 2 weeks now, and sincerely, I'm not happy because I hate to see my wife do anything stressful. I wish to go back to my usual lifestyle, but I'm very considerate of what my friends and most especially the viable points my brother made on independence, because change is the only constant thing in life. Please, I need relevant advice on this matter. Hey, my brother. One thing wey sure for me be say, at the end of the day, it is still about how you want your wife to be. Because why they talk this kind of thing, be say, yes, you can do everything for her to show her you love her. Me sef I dey do am. But how you go build your wife to be an independent woman, to be a strong woman?
What makes an independent woman? Is it by sweeping the house, by washing the husband's clothes, by taking care of the kids? Because I just need to know what makes an independent.
If that's the question, I will answer.
Yeah. What makes an independent woman?
What makes an independent
Because I was
woman
independent before I got married to you.
What makes an independent woman is that woman will get that leverage. You say whether I do or I no do, she fit take care of situations.
So because you are tidying the house makes you feel I might not be able to tidy situations when you're not around.
Shebi I dey do everything. I dey wash, I dey bathe the kids, now.
Before you got married to me, were you doing it or not?
You don't get that kind of responsibility.
I'm just asking you, before you got married to me, do you clean your house? Do you cook? Do you wash your clothes?
Me, I dey do am.
So why is it a big deal now because you're married?
You know me say you dey do am.
For God's sakes, I do it.
Now, I want you to give my children the best in terms of independence and learning how to be strong and tough. Now, the thing is, now me they do everything now. Waiting give me that assurance, say at the end of the day, self, you don't go become lazy, say.
Was I lazy when you met me?
My sister, if I dey do am, I'm not helping you.
That's what I'm saying. Was I lazy when you met me? Was I lazy? Do I do all of these things before you met me? So why is it a big deal? Because I'm trying to understand, where was it written in the book of marriage, say chores now for the women? Who says men cannot help women in taking care of the home?
Under normal circumstances, whether Europe, Africa, or anywhere, under normal circumstances, you and me know say na woman gets chores.
But it wasn't written. So a man can also choose to do it. And it doesn't make him less a man.
It wasn't written anywhere to say that I'm supposed to give you.
So why is that made?
But if man don't drop chop money, it should go happen now.
Yes, because that makes you a man, a fulfilled man. But now even the script, as a matter of fact, even the script is now changing in terms of that, because now the men we are having, some men in this our generation, now the 2 hands now they bring. The man go bring every end of the month, he submit. As the man they bring, the woman herself they drop for table. So now, because you are taking care of the home now, you are making it a big deal. Makes me lazy. Does it mean you've been hypnotized? No, you are only helping your wife. And it doesn't make you less of a man. Because the truth is, see, the only time you know there's a problem is maybe when you stop and you can't notice, say, she no fit carry on. Like, okay, you could test her, you could stop for a month, you could stop. Or if she's abusing it, maybe she allows you to do that like every now and then. Do you understand? When it becomes an abuse, I have a problem with that. You could test her just to checkmate her to know whether she's on check. But then nobody stops you. It doesn't make you less a man if you choose to wash my clothes.
My sister, one thing I want to make you know, be say, for life, there are some things we say.
A marriage, oh.
I understand. For if you do say, I love my wife. Okay, you buy this, you help. In fact, she won't buy something still at times. Let me quickly go and help her get 1 or 2 things. You know me, say that thing are your duty.
I know.
1. Then number 2, if you don't assume I'm saying that my duty, the day when you know do am, when she come begin dey complain, first take am say me o na me spoil my wife to that extent. So where I dey go now be say if you feel say to bathe the kids, to do house chores and everything is part of love showing, is good though, but one thing wey sure for me be say you are not helping her.
How is he not helping her, Shola? How is he not helping her? See, na very few men, na they do this kind of thing. Now very few men go choose, say, okay, oh, babes, you see, I want to, for this month, I don't even want you to stress.
Ah,
yes,
a whole month.
A whole month. For this month, for a woman that's been working for years, she's taking, she get a career to take care of, she get family to take care of, and she's been doing it for years. And then as a man, one day you just wake up and say, okay, babes, even for this month, I don't even want you to stress it. If there's going to be any stress, maybe just your career stress. Just work. You see food, I'll take care of it. You see clothes, I'll take care of it. You see this, I'll take care of it. My dear, it doesn't make you less of a man. But let them read it. Let them read through the letter.
There's a Yoruba...
Please, can they put the letter so that people with their house feel view? And
okay.
Have
there's a Yoruba proverb I quickly want to say before I forget that. See the baba jeton to need the loan that meaning say if you dey do all these things and if you say you are helping her, if you spoil her finish, now your own you go become. It's your own liability. You are doing all these things in the name of love, everything. The day where you say I'm even tired and she say no, so now you start her.
See, Shola, I think for me,
that is still where I'm going.
Yeah, I understand what you are saying. See, for me, too much of everything are abuse, right? But I don't see where they do something for your partner, it can't become a big deal. If you choose to do something for your partner. See, the only problem is...
I'm not saying you should not do it, but if you see this letter now...
Yeah, that's why I said let them put the letter. It's too much.
It's too much. For the friends, for the younger brother to observe it, it's too much.
But he doesn't feel hypnotized, so what's the problem?
He won't feel it.
Even because he's not. You see, the day you know... First off, he's not hypnotized, that's why I say...
Person who is sick, they know say something.
But he's not hypnotized. All right, so his name is Johnson, and I'm a follower of your show. Thank you. I like to know if I am really losing it or I'm still on point. I really love my wife and I love to do everything for her. I help her bathe the kids most times. Not even all the time, Shola. Not all the time.
That means 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
Okay, fine. Let's continue. So I help her bathe the kids most times and do some light house chores like plates, washing. Underline the word light. That means they wash toilet too. You never bad rich.
Okay.
That means not even they cook. Okay, so washing and sometimes fill the fridge with water. Okay, but my younger brother that stays with me alongside some of my friends have been complaining seriously as if she has hypnotized me. Some of my friends claimed I'm not helping her.
You are not.
To be an independent woman. They feel if I'm not around or in case of eventualities, she might not be able to stand. What are you doing, man? I stopped doing those things for the past 2 weeks. Even you are not even okay with it. And sincerely, I am not happy because I hate to see my wife do anything stressful. Now, you understand the fact that some of these things are stressful. Shola, you don't bombard her with chores, man. She's your wife. She's your helpmate. She's not your slave, right? Okay, so where we are? He said, okay.
I wish to go back to my usual lifestyle.
Yes, I wish to go back to my usual lifestyle, but I'm very considerate of what my friends, and most especially the viable points my brother made on our independence, because change is the only thing that is constant in life. Please, I need relevant advice on this matter.
Slimmy.
Don't come
make why?
Yes, because I don't know why you're not seeing things
make I talk from the point of a married man now. See
because I know you don't even like hearing me stressed.
I know.
I have seen. See, I've always told you if I don't know anything
in my own mind self.
Shola, I don't know anything about you, I know you love. See, you've done a lot. So do you do it every time?
Do you know the thing there? The thing there is at times in my own mind self, I ask myself this same question where then they ask this bros.
So whether you don't
hypnotize. Are you helping? No, forget hypnotized or not.
And if you get hypnotized by your wife, it's a big deal.
Are you really helping or you are spoiling? Why they talk so be say our people they talk say we no go because of make pikin no cry. Make we can't carry our shower give am. I no go because make my pikin no cry now as a man. Make I can't carry my shower say they take and play. Do you get the logic?
Yeah, I understand.
What I'm trying to say is, I want because I love you. I don't want to make you feel bad. I don't want you to feel stressed. Things where you supposed to do, make I not let you do.
Okay, can I ask you? Can I ask you a honest question?
I spoil you because One day go be one day. Whether I do or no day, I feel travel.
Shola.
I want you to rise up to challenges. I want you to be a strong.
So what makes
There are
her a
some women,
strong? You
my
are not
sister.
even. You didn't answer me. I asked you. You told me if I was asking you that question. I said yes.
Okay.
I asked you now. What makes an independent woman? Is it house chores? Now, if I start to dey sweep today now, right? If I start to dey sweep, then go make Shola know say Slimmy is independent. Or if I start to dey wash Shola clothes, it will make Shola know that Slimmy is independent.
Okay, we have our
I don't
Dr.
know.
Kamal. Dr. Kamal, good evening, sir.
You have stayed though.
Good evening.
Long time no call.
Dr. Kamal, you abandoned us.
I didn't abandon you, although you promised giving me cooler. You have
Yes,
never.
no, your cooler is standing
Ask
for
her.
Dr. Kamal, forget. Your cooler is
You know one thing
standing
about
for
me is that I don't forget
December.
things like that.
Sir?
I said I don't forget things like that.
No, don't worry. You don't need to forget. You're a regular customer of my cooler. So December, I'll give you
December is very near.
blue, your
The
color.
topic of today.
Okay.
Yeah, so what do you think?
Yes, a man or a husband can feel like helping his wife if he feels like. That is, if he feels like. Not, he shouldn't be helping on the request of the wife. If he will be helping on the request of the wife, it shows that the wife has already turned the husband to a slave. If any wife needs any help or any person that will be helping her from her, you should go and get somebody now, either a male or a female, house help, but not the husband. So for any husband that takes to be helping the woman on her request, it is not good at all.
Okay.
Wait, Dr. Kamal, are you saying that it's a big deal if your wife chooses to ask you to help her do some chores?
It's a big deal. It's even more than a big deal.
Bigger is more
Why
than
is
a big.
it a
It's a
big
bigger deal.
Why is it a big
It
deal?
is not African. It is not African in nature. It is not African. All these Oyinbo cultures that we are learning, Oyinbo people don't live in their husband's house. They don't keep marriage for long. So whatever we are doing, we should inculcate our culture into our marriage. It is not African. It is not normal. It's not normal. That's not love, but lust.
Okay, sir, let me ask again. Now, is it, I don't know, was it stated somewhere? Because now we are going back to African tradition and all of that. Now,
She's trying to say, is there a template?
is there a template that
And even
this
the
does
Quran- the
this
Quran
and this
is not
does? Because
like
if
that,
that's the case, then we should not be working. And we should become full-time housewives so that we know that our job is to take care of chores and you guys are
If your husband
too.
is capable, if your husband is capable of keeping you in the house to make you the housewife, it is better. But if you are working at least and you want somebody that will be assisting you, go and get a house help from outside now.
Not your husband.
You guys have to balance the table now.
Not your husband.
By the time you now convert your husband to house help, the relations of your husband is not like you.
Dr. Kamal, it's not like he does it every
all.
time. He's only trying to help. What's the big deal in you trying to help your wife?
If he decides to help, that should be coming from his own heart, not that you are going to be the one that will make the request.
Then he will not ask me about my salary at the end of the month. Is that simple? He will not ask me about my salary at the end of the month since we've not divided
I don't even
it.
care about a woman's salary. What concerns me?
A real man would not even do that.
But now the generation of men will get now. You bring to the table, ni.
Dr. Kamal, thank you. A real man
Thank
would not
you.
even do that.
The kind of men we have these days, some men we have these days, Shola, it is, what do you have? No man now is ready to marry a liability.
Okay, no. Good evening.
Good evening, my guys.
Kana Lafia.
Lafia, hello.
Yeah, madam.
See, Alhamdulillah. I want to start from where Dr. Kamal stopped.
Okay.
Let's be sincere to ourselves. What are we saying that it is not African? Is the phone and the television and the shirt we are using today, is it African? Shola, is it Africa? Is the clothes and the shoe you are wearing today, is it Africa?
See stickers that is very expensive. I used to go and wear Jerusalem sandal.
If we can borrow aircraft that is not an African, why are we not using leaf and sack that our African parents use?
Bless you.
What are we saying? You are helping who? Whose name are those children bearing? Whose name are they bearing? Let me tell you, I bathe my children.
Bless you.
At least from their age 1 till
Thank
today.
you.
till today, as we stand today, I bathe them.
Thank
I
you.
take them to school. I bathe them in the morning. What are we saying?
No, does it
What
make
are
you
we
less a
saying?
man? Does it make you less of a man with all of these things that they do?
It does not.
So what we
It does
saying?
But do you feel you're helping madam?
He's helping
Do you
her.
feel you're helping your wife?
He's helping her.
Not helping her. I am doing it for myself.
Bless you.
You are doing it for yourself at
He's
the
not even
expense.
helping.
You are doing it for yourself at the expense
Will
of
she
your
carry
wife
No.
being a strong woman.
And I'm
Shola,
sure his wife is a strong woman.
Shola, will your wife carry your children to her father's house?
Are they
They
not
are
your
your
kids?
children. They are your property. My dear, let's open our eyes and forget the African. What African? What African? What the religion we are doing today? Even in the Bible and in the Quran, your wife is your helping
She's
soul.
your helpmate.
You are
She's not
there
your
to
slave.
help each other, not
They've
to
changed
enslave
it.
her. Bathing your children, your younger brother or your friends are talking. They just
caring
want
about what
that
those ones
at
are
their
saying.
own home. At their own home and peace off.
Thank you.
Why
And
would-
actually, you see for their house,
why will you
then
say
they
the
wash, this thing.
Which Africa? Which Africa are we
No,
talking about?
your house is
Yeah,
not
watch for
scattered.
BB Nigeria
Yes.
that's it.
You know these friends, these so-called friends and family, they do worse in their homes, in their home, and they wash madam underwear, but you will not hear.
I hear you, but
You will not hear.
Kehinde, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Shola.
How are you there, sir?
I'm fine.
So, Chukma for the matter.
Anyway, according to my own opinion, I want to say it's no crime helping your wife.
Thank you. It's not crime. It's not crime.
No crime at all.
It's not crime.
Because she's your bone of your bone. The day you say, yes, I do, to her, that means you have made up your mind.
Like you're going to do everything, man.
Care of her. Whether she appreciates it or not, keep doing what you are meant to do. One of our counselors before my marriage told me something that before your wife offends you, have it at the back of your mind that you want to forgive her automatically.
Thank you.
Before she offends you, not when she offended you.
Before she offend you. Oh.
Yeah, so if you have that at the back of your mind that, forgiveness is 100% something that you can't compromise with, then what is washing of clothes, what is helping her washing the dish? You both use it together. The kids use it. They're also your kids as well.
Taya, it's not like she's bringing, she don't carry clothes from outside, can't give him a wash. Thank you very much, Jare.
Whose cloth? Is it not your cloth?
Taya,
my wife.
You should have know. You call her a slave now. Call her maid instead of you calling her wife.
Thank you very much, Kehinde.
You get it, because if she falls sick, it will still bounce back on you. So it's better you take good care of her so that you know.
She don't have reasons to look outside.
And all that.
You have not done anything. You are complaining. Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Kehinde. I've seen some strong women that by 5:30 marks, they're out of the bed. They are already doing one or two things before the husband even wake up. Maybe by 6, say, okay, the children, are you ready? Maybe make her help and I go. She has done the meaningful things they're supposed to do at home. And we've seen women like this doing exceedingly great, not only at home, but also in their place of work or their chosen endeavors in life. Why? Because the way they take build themselves, they build themselves more as a woman, or let me say a man in a woman's clothing. But a situation where you feel say, honey, sleep, don't worry. Let me quickly do everything. By 6:30, you can wake up.
Please, if I choose to sleep, even if you don't even use honey for me, there's nothing that is telling, Shola. A real man. See, that's why we need to change. We need to change the narrative. The fact that you paid me, you see, that's not why some men.
I've seen some women.
That's not why some men they now take women for granted because of things like this.
I want to put on my suggestion.
Yeah, please do.
Pamela calling from Wuse, Abuja.
Good to have you on the show, Pamela.
Okay, my own opinion is I'm so happy to hear this program because Nigerian women are really suffering.
Thank you.
Nigerian women are really suffering. I have friends, I discuss with them. The same woman you come back to work with, we enter kitchen, the same woman we cook, the same woman you want to share duty with. A friend was telling me that the husband said that she should pick between paying school fees, house rent, and
imagine, no. Now we are sharing. And later they will still say they are the men.
Now the feeling is really stressed. You understand? And now you are talking about house share. Yeah, if you go around marriage homes, the family, you will meet a working class woman that is not supportive in her home. So I heard the other person that just contributed. He said, who is the woman? Who is the kids you are bathing? Your own kids? A woman that have abandoned her son to join you? A woman that abandoned everything she was to join you. The woman is part of you.
Is that why you should spoil her?
How are you spoiling her?
Is that why you should spoil her, Pamela?
How are you spoiling her?
To destroy this woman by allowing her die by work.
Later they'll come say women they die when the stress is too much. Thank you, Pamela.
Women know they die. We have more of landladies than landlords now.
These days.
We have more of landladies around now. Go everywhere than landladies. No landlord.
Israel, I know you help your wife. That's why you are friends.
Israel, don't let them
because a man
you.
that helps his wife will be very,
don't
very
let
fresh.
them brainwash
That is why he's fresh. He knows the truth, but we not say it.
Talk.
Okay, good evening. Anyway, as far as I know, that's not a big deal. Like me and my wife were just discussing now. For you to say your wife, you cannot help her, that means you should do the best to ask her not to work at all. So let her just face the domestic work 100%.
Better.
But that's even
But if she has to still do a little work, go to shop and sell one or two things or work in the office, then there's no big deal there. But aside all that, whether she's doing housework 100%, housework is something I love to do once in a while.
Does it make you less a man, Israel? Does it make you less of a man? Does it make you less of a man? Doing all of these things you just said?
No.
So what we saying? Does your wife not respect you? Does she take you for granted? My dear, not be with housework, the man they take command respect though. That's what they don't know.
Yes,
it is not with all of these things. If you want your respect, it's not until you sweep floor or something. She's not going to distract. She will even respect you the more. Because for her, my husband, like, he doesn't want me to break. He's always wanting the best for me.
Slimmy, thank you, Israel. Slimmy, go and check I put it to you, go and check every intelligent man.
Don't worry, your calls are coming.
They always have one intelligent
Solomon
woman.
is calling you.
There's always
because I'm intelligent now.
If I do everything for you,
I'm not intelligent.
Okay,
so
Solomon,
what's your definition of an independent woman?
I'm coming.
Hey, voila.
Solomon, how you doing?
I'm fine. Good evening. How are your side?
Good evening, sir.
Yeah. I just want to contribute in this opinion that is on ground. I don't know if I can talk now. I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening, Solomon. Go on.
Yeah, I just want some guys to understand that when you marry, your wife is not your slave. Are you with me?
No, we don't call her slave.
That's what you're calling her.
We don't call her slave,
It's not be until you use your own
what if we just try talk? We say, as a man, train your wife.
To what?
To be smart.
Become a slave. Who say train her to become a slave?
Smart. Train her to be an intelligent woman.
Continue. They know the hear word.
Hold on. Let me talk. Hello? Yeah. You say?
Turn down your volume. The problem is from you.
Okay. Hello, good evening.
Yes, go on. We're there with you.
Yeah, what I'm saying now is that because you marry, you cannot overwork your wife. Are you with me?
I'm with you if it's not.
Yeah. Because you marry, you cannot overwork your wife. You understand? At least sometimes you should be able to assist your wife to do one or two things. That does not make you a slave in the house. That does not mean that you are not the man of the house. Okay. Are you with me?
Partially.
Hello.
I am with you.
We're there with you partially.
Which one is we there with you partially?
No,
I am with
you must do it because your wife, you marry your wife, you need to assist her to do one or two things. You understand? And then you see, so there are some men, you understand, which they are not men enough to marry. You understand? By the time they see the way, are you?
My brother, I'm with you. Go on. You have pass mark already. Just go on. Some men, see, these days, some men are not qualified to marry, but they will not hear. They think marriage is by beer.
My sister.
That's what they don't know. They think marriage is by once you have hair under your armpit, you are qualified to marry.
Build your wife tough.
So no, Kuku call her your slave. Tough. Don't call her your wife. Right now, don't use wife again. Say you have to build your wife.
She's
your
an
slave.
extension of you.
Tough. She's an extension of you, and you're turning her to a slave. Because for you to say she has to be independent by doing house chores, I have problem with that. How can I be independent by sweeping? How can I be independent by washing your clothes? That is me becoming a slave, man.
Okay.
I am not independent by doing all of that.
But you will be by staying on the bed and sleeping till 8 o'clock.
Once in a while, I didn't marry you to become your slave.
What builds you tough for life?
What builds me tough is the fact that first off, I can
at the end of the day, my children say, they believe say, Shebi daddy will do everything. Daddy will do everything. When we dey grow up, let me see. Our mama go don wake up, do majority of
the things. Go back to you. Why did you marry from? Why did you marry from that generation? Why did you come to my generation to marry? You should have stayed there now.
Let's go on this break. We'll be right back. Whoa. For real. Annabella Michael. Yeah, so very pretty. She's a damn self.
Yeah, black and beautiful.
Right, give us her picture.
Yep. Her name is Annabella. She's 26 years. Of course, location, she's based for Delta. So she go like mingle with a guy with between the ages of 27 and 31 years. For a serious relationship. Should be God-fearing. Every lady wants that. He must have a job. She no want liability. He should be ready to settle down. She no want chop and go. She won't marry.
Right. See her answer. If you say the answer, then you wait for a ring. Like,
put the ring on it.
Put the ring. So if you know what it takes,
yes,
you know you've got what it takes to put the ring for Annabella finger.
You will not complain that you are sweeping. That you are not this, you are not that. She's not woman enough. She's like, I will bring him. Because now, I think right now, see, marry me is teaching me a lot. Oh. Now, if you want to marry now, we have to be discussing everything. So that topics like this will not be coming up in marriage. Yeah. That I'm sweeping, I'm washing clothes. Guy, whose clothes are you washing? By the way, how many times? You are doing this thing like once a month. Is it a big deal? Maybe we are both working.
From this letter where we read, this one be like once a month.
Chola, I don't care how many times he does it. It is out of love, not out of hate.
Deborah. Debbie, how far?
Good evening, I'm fine.
This your voice is so nice.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, concerning the matter you guys are talking about, I believe that a responsible man should take care of his wife.
Tell them, baby, loudly for the people at the back.
Yes, even the Bible says that. Hey, why are you looking at me like that?
Don't worry, let him look at you anyhow. Me, I'm here looking at you good. Leave him.
Even the Bible calls that your helpmate. So she's not your slave. You expect her to also support you financially. You should support her with the house toys.
I don't know.
Besides, most of you say that your children usually love your wife than you. That's because that's the woman they see every time. She's the one taking care of them. So as a father, if you want your children to take care of you, you should also take care of them.
Simple.
My sister.
Simple. As ABC.
My sister, you try.
Thank you, Deborah.
But one thing when me I go still talk, be say,
yeah, talking. Let me speak Twitter English. Let me speak Twitter English.
We love in house must train in wife.
Let me
speak. In one make the children grow.
Let me speak Twitter English. You know, if you are not on Twitter now, you are nowhere. You are speaking in the nonsense. That's what you are doing right now. You are speaking in the nonsense. Because you marry, see, you should have just gone to marry our grandmothers. If you want woman that will be home 24/7 sweep, wash play, he say, Stella, sit down there. Yes, sir.
Nobody
Stella, stand up there. Yes, sir. Stella, sweep the kitchen.
We need the bravery in you. See all those are mama.
I cannot be brave again if I overwork myself.
How you go brave when you dey bed?
My brain go. Please, how many times am I on the bed, Shola?
How you go brave?
Why are you making this thing look like you do it every day?
Cletus, good evening.
Week. Why?
Good evening.
Well done, sir.
Good evening. My name is Cletus.
Cletus. From Delta.
I'm enjoying your show. Very, very well.
Thank you very much.
Right now.
Thank you.
All right. I want us to look at it because this very issue will go a long way assisting us in this very life we are living now.
Sure.
When people are reacting, talking about slave, marrying, converting one to slave, making one a houseboy, a house help, or whatever. You see, everything that does not give respect to what it was is abuse. It's a very strong abuse, and it should not be welcomed anywhere. Every right-thinking husband must know that the wife is there to be cherished. The wife is there as a helpmate. The wife is there, to...
And your night, today now your day. Today now your by day.
Your wife will be there for you, shining all the time, that will be charming you.
Oh.
Part of it is that something blew my mind when the other man was in the TV we are using South African. As a matter of fact, we are still Africans.
We are African.
African does not mean that we cannot do right things. We are not.
What people have come.
You see? When they make some points, when we say the thing.
What? He has made some points.
The annoying network.
Is he the only one that made the point? He's just trying to tell you, because we need to stop that. This is African. We are now westernized. We have been colonized.
So
things are different.
So because we are westernized now, so make we eye where we supposed to take see.
Nobody is closing your eyes. Nobody is even shaking finger. No one is shaking fingers.
Because
we ain't shaking fingers.
One thing that is certain is whether we like them or not, duty is there for man, duty is there for woman.
Yes.
Part of my duty now to put food for table. Part of your duty now to make sure say the home day in place. And for any reason where I go out of my duty to help, the word is help.
Luca is calling you.
The word is help. I help you. No see them as my duty at all.
There's no problem. I'll stop working. It's not still on my duty. And Luca, you must give me money for Peruvian air.
Hello.
How you doing, Luca? You don't like Brazilian?
Yes,
it's the same thing we are saying.
Yeah, Chukma for the matter.
Hello.
Good evening, Luca.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
In fact, most men, I think, to me, they are self-deception and deceptive. Because before the marriage, the man can go anywhere. They can go to any extent because of the wife. But once they are married, what they have been doing before, they stop doing them.
Wow.
I don't know why that.
Answer. Why is it like that?
So, waiting person take talk say, baby, I love you and everything. It means saying you go wash plates. It means say you go sweep ground.
What's there? Don't be me and you use the plate. Now strangers come our house chop. Of course.
Good evening. So na family cycle.
Daddy. Good evening.
How you doing, madam?
How you doing now? Good evening.
I'm calling from Jalingo.
Okay.
How Jalingo?
Jalingo is fine.
So who will they talk to?
You are talking to Mrs. Faith.
Oh, Mrs. Faith. Good to have you on the show. So
in fact, I want to talk to that bros.
Which bros? Which bros?
Mr. Johnson. Why will Mr. Johnson say he's helping his wife? Is he not helping himself?
Ataya. He will not have answered you.
Anything that you do in your house, you are doing it for yourself. Those his friends, they are only jealous. That is why they are saying he should stop helping his wife. Now jealousy go kill them.
My sister, as you deal with your children now, they go pour water for ground. You go clean them. They go this, you go that. You don't say be strong woman.
God. This guy, you are going back to the village.
You don't know say be strong woman. Some women now they go down carry pikin go nanny from morning to evening.
So it's a big deal. If I
you carry my pikin go nanny.
Chala, for this 20s,
you go carry my pikin go
nanny. Almost 20. So I will carry my child. Wait. Shala, wait.
See her now.
Wait.
All this when they talk. When they talk movies.
Shala, wait.
When they talk things when I see for films and reality check. See her with her children. See her the home sweet.
nice now.
Bobo, don't pour water there. That's what makes you
so that she will have BP.
She can never.
Early grave.
Madam Faith, you get BP.
Why people they die these days?
Madam Faith, you get BP.
Why people they die these days? You see somebody like Shola like this. I know him very well.
Well, my own submission. He's extremely loving
to the core.
My submission be say.
Somebody that is emotional.
Oga, abeg, know the one will be your duty at home and focus. Drop money where.
And you should not help the woman where.
Drop money
no
where.
problem.
Show love where. But when it comes to what she needs to do to be an independent and a strong woman, let her do it so that whether you are not around, she will be able to sustain.
Shola, did you say all this? Did you just say this?
I took am from my belly.
With your full chest?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am disappointed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
See, so every man or every man where they watch the show this night, kudos to all of those men where they support their wives. Kudos to those men where understand the importance of a wife.
Kudos to all the men where support their wife.
Where understand say women are your helpmate and not your slave.
Where we say if the man no dey, they don't do anything. Kudos to those men where no say doing all of these chores does not make you less of a man. And guess what? Kudos to those women where no they also disrespect the fact that their wife or their husband rather they help them. You know that
one. They help them.
Know that
they
one.
know they disrespect. So if you are doing that, you don't need to. My girl, we are helping ourselves.
My sister,
I help you now. Come marry you. We are going, guys. Thank you for watching.
Strong woman.
I help you now. Make me come marry you. I am
strong.
not your mate.